He believed in the Socialist Republic as envisaged by Gandhi and always went the extra mile to try and educate those around him. His dedication to continuous improvement, his openness to new ideas, and genuine willingness to engage in open debate inspired us all. And his spirit would be greatly missed. However, Sean also had another side. A side where he would inadvertently torment his fellow comrades. Sean used to spend hours practicing the Allen pipes, only to complain about the noise when someone else played a bit of music. His wit and intelligence were undeniable, but his tolerance for certain sounds could be questionable. One day, while playing the Allen pipes at full blast, a number of his comrades ran for the exit door, claiming that he thought it was a fire alarm, to everyone's amusement but Sean's. While in prison, Sean continually spoke of his love for his family. His cell was full of photos of his beloved 3 children, and he spoke with them daily, sharing mutual loves such as the Irish language and Arsenal. He also loved an argument with his cousin Kevin, regularly picking an opposing point of view from Kevin, just to get him going. In fact, on reflection, I think he done it to us all. Sean continued his commitment to the Republican struggle upon his release. Even as he began to physically struggle himself, he visited prisoners up and down the country and had many conversations over the phone. Sean knew his body wasn't allowing him to play the roles he wanted to, but such was his dedication to the Republican cause, he continued to do whatever he could do, working tirelessly for the IRPWA, which included giving his continued support to Republican prisoners. While wishing he had the exuberance of his youth, Sean understood his limitations. Instead of quietly slipping back into the shadows and allowing others to carry on the work, Sean instead epitomised Bobby Sands' phrase: "Everyone, Republican or otherwise, has their own particular part to play. No part is too great or too small. No one is too old or too young to do something." Sean encouraged those who left the jails to give something back. He also encouraged those who we met in the wider Republican circle to play their part, wherever they see fit. And that is the message we send out to those of you today, including all ex-prisoners and genuine Republicans. Follow the example of Sean Hannaway and play your part whatever way you can. Any Republican concerned with the well-being of Republican prisoners should at the very least offer a turn to the IRPWA. The IRPWA are the only group which represents the prisoners, supporting families financially and through other means. Sean was a huge advocate of the IRPWA and engaged with them consistently, both inside and outside of the jail, offering advice and support at all times. As we celebrate and reflect on Sean's life and legacy, let us celebrate and find solace in the cherished memories he left to us, and let us continue on with the work that he committed his life to. Rest in eternal power, comrade. Republican prisoners, Portlaoise, Hyde Bank and the Garvey jails.
Carter, it's a huge honour for me to be speaking at this function in the memory of our Sean Hannaway. I think it's just a year since we lost Sean. It's just unbelievable. There has been much said about Sean since his passing, and to be honest, we struggled to put pen to paper for this tonight. He was shown so much more than words. He meant so much more to us, his comrades. He had much more to his family, who loved and missed him terribly. As we said at Sean's funeral, we as a movement will struggle to fill the void his passing has left. But the fact that we are here, remembering him with pride, remembering the man that was Oglach Sean Hannaway, will bring a smile to his face and no doubt a dry, weak response. So who was Sean? Sean was an unbroken Republican who knew what he was getting himself into. He had no fear in his chosen path. Sean had gumption, he had political foresight, and he had principles. When former Republicans started on their road to Damascus, and the smell of capitulation hung alongside the lies that were being spun to the Republican grassroots, Sean stood for what he thought was right. He stood for the Republic that our people died for, that our people were in prison for, that Sean himself was in prison for. He chose, like others, to honour the oath, and Sean being Sean, he honoured his oath until he was too sick to do so anymore. His passing shocked us, It still shocks us. But what can we do to honour the memory of Óg Sean Hannaway? I've thought about this very question long and hard, and I can only come up with one answer. Continue to struggle until we achieve a 32-county socialist republic. Comrades, things are tough now. Being a Republican today is very tough. But we draw our inspiration from Sean. We roll up our sleeves and we be disciplined. We plan and we rebuild. There's a role for everyone in this movement. Comrades, let me be very clear. There are those who, for whatever reason, say that it's over. If it's over for you, then be honest in your reasoning. But standing outside procrastinating does yourself no service. It does the struggle no service, and it absolutely does nothing for the memory of Óg Sean Hannaway. Sean once said, if all the prisoners were released tomorrow, we would still be occupied. And there will always be those, even if tiny in number, ready to defend the proclamation of the Republic. I've thought about his words repeatedly lately, and I draw strength from them. So tonight, comrades, moving forward, let us remember Sean and let us be inspired by him.